Hello, today is Thursday, June 11th. I'm just going to do a quick little video today. I need to get practicing on my drums, and if you watch any of those videos, I'm not going to post about drums tomorrow. I am doing strictly stick control exercises right now, so I'm going to do those for about a week before posting anything because that's not anything that is really interesting to watch. It's kind of like scales for drummers, I guess. So, hopefully next week I've improved my technique a little bit, and I'll probably just go back and do the same exercise I did a couple weeks ago just to gauge how I feel I've improved. But in the meantime, today I just finished this book, Abyss by Nicholas Binge. It's a pretty quick read. I'm a really slow reader in general. So this book is only about, I think it's 144 pages. Yeah, 146 pages, so pretty short. You can probably read it in a few hours if you're a faster reader than I am, maybe even, I don't know, faster than that. But it was enjoyable. So I said that I was going to read this a couple weeks ago when I was talking about the other things I had been reading, and it's described as Severance meets Lovecraft, and it is certainly that. So the general premise is the main character, Joe, went to university, had all this potential, and then just kind of skipped back and forth between like administrative assistant type jobs. And takes place current day. I think this book actually came out earlier this year. It's post-COVID times. He's lost touch with pretty much all of his friends. He cares a lot for his mother, but doesn't see her as much as he would like either, because I guess, I don't know, he's trying to grow up maybe. And but he is not only just dependent on technology, he is addicted to it. You know, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube. He's just up until the wee hours of night, always doing the doom scroll. So, and the book starts before his first day at this new company, Ponos, as some kind of administrative technical assistant thing. And there's some elements that are just kind of common to things that I have been dealing with in real life. And then also the fact that so this office space you find is constantly changing. The second day that he is there, the lobby doors let you out of the building are gone. So it's kind of like the back rooms a little bit in that way. It's even described as a liminal space. It's just always changing, always expanding, always in transition. And there's a lot going on. I don't really want to give away too much of it, but the idea behind the whole thing is how any career will ultimately kind of consume you. Not only consume you as you are, but consume everything that you could possibly be. And the premise in the book itself is that even as productivity skyrockets, people are still working more and more and more, and they aren't happy. And that's very, very parallel to the way things are in real life. I mean, very much just on the nose. Dolly Parton rewrote 9 to 5 to 5 to 9 a couple years ago because it's all about the side hustle anymore. We don't even just have the one job that we work lots of hours at. We have multiple jobs. And they tie in a little bit of creature feature, a little bit of gore, and it was fun. It didn't really creep me out. It was more allegorical than anything, I think, and yeah, I certainly get it. And it's, a lot of the root of this evil is technology, I guess, and also there is kind of this host family that is in control of everything, and they get all of the good stuff, and everyone else just works to the point that they don't even realize that what they're doing is working. They're just concerned about working all the time. And life can be kind of a horror, I guess. Maybe it's a little bit on the nose. But again, a quick read, a fun read. I won't read it again. And would I recommend it? It's not bad. It's just, I love the German Village Book Loft, and they have this bag that says, I like big books. And I cannot lie. I really do love getting into this super long fantasy books and series, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to read next. I do like horror too when it's scary, and I didn't really think this was scary. Yeah, real life is scary, I guess, in that kind of way. But um, yeah, I'm not really sure. I think it's called The Astral Library. My friend Lynn got it for me for my birthday. It's another kind of like medium to shortish length book. I wanted to filter in some shorter one-offs while I get stuck in the series. So maybe that, although I did pick up Dungeon Crawler Carl and I really want to get into that series. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess you'll hear about it when I finish it. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, not going to do a drums video. I'm not quite sure what I will do. It is finally Friday, so I'm excited about that. Tomorrow is Friday, that is. I'm thinking about making a banana bread just because I have a lot of bananas from Costco and they're already starting to turn brown, and John does love the banana bread. So yeah, I'm gonna switch off, play some drums for a little bit, post this, and I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.